For the first time since 1939, the Granite City has a brewery to call its own. And Beaver Island Brewery is slated to be a place where everybody knows your name.
Wow, so what are some of the big features on the iPhone 6?
Well, the other one is Apple Pay, which utilizes NFC or near-field communication. It essentially allows you to use your phone as a credit card. All you do is download an app, and at most stores, you can put your phone to the specialized scanner at the checkout, and it pays what you owe. These set of doors also unlocked, and an intruder could easily open fire on students at any time. It was in these woods 112 years ago that Ignatius O'Shaughnessy created a rivalry that would stand the test of time. How did he do it? Simply by skipping out on prayer and having some beers with some buddies. The climb towards brewery ownership has been a long one for Nick Barth, but he'll never forget when the idea to bring craft beer back to St. Cloud started.
So I called Matt, he came down, we brewed for, probably 3-4 months together, and it was a lot of fun. We were enjoying ourselves, and we thought, after indulging in the fruits of our labor one night, why not try our hand at it?
Beaver Island Brewery is slated to open in mid-January in the former location of Bo Diddley's on 6th Avenue. Today marked a big step towards the opening of the establishment as the tanks that will hold the beer were delivered to St. Cloud.
We've got 6 vessels moving in today. The first one came from Oregon, from Mark's Metalwork Design. That's the mash tun. And then the other 5 were made right here in St. Cloud at DCI just across town.
Beaver Island Brewery is preaching local at all levels. Beaver Island Brewery is all about St. Cloud.
The neatest thing so far on this project has been the enthusiasm and the excitement. Nick and Matt, everybody that's been involved, and all the resources that they're bringing together, it's just been a great project to work on because everybody's so excited. It's new to St. Cloud.
It should be a pretty cool view from the windows, As you're sitting up there enjoying a pint, you should be able to get a real feel for what's going on.
For the first time since 1939, the Granite City has a brewery to call its own. And Beaver Island Brewery is slated to be a place where everybody knows your name. Reporting for UTVS News, I'm Ted Leroux. In short, around $300,000 worth of methamphetamines were found in 2 homes, one in St. Cloud and the other in nearby St. Augusta. And one of the suspects is not a stranger to drug rings in central Minnesota.
The Violent Offender Task Force from central Minnesota initiated a search warrant at 2 locations, one in St. Cloud and one in St. Augusta. They surrounded the homes, entered the residences, and in both locations found a substantial quantity of methamphetamine, cash, stolen guns.
According to Stearns County officials, Alyssa Jarecki of St. Cloud and Joseph McMahon of St. Augusta have been arrested.
Street value of the methamphetamines found in the residence in St. Augusta was about $34,000, and the one in St. Cloud was roughly $4,100.
The home in St. Augusta on 69th Avenue has been a target for local police for a very long time.
That home has been a problem in the community for as long as I can remember. And so more attention's been drawn there in recent years or months with the methamphetamine investigation, and finally they were able to obtain enough information to do a search warrant there.
This place is not an unfamiliar one for Joseph McMahon, as he was in an incident related to a drug deal last year.
Mr. McMahon last year was involved in a shooting where he was shot during some type of drug deal altercation. It was approximately 1 year ago. And he was injured during that, and we've been investigating and looking into him and his people that he deals with for quite some time, and this finally culminated in a search warrant and an arrest. Mr. McMahon possibly may face federal charges, and that has to be reviewed by both attorneys' offices to determine that.
Alyssa Jarecki is currently in the Benton County Jail, and McMahon is in the Stearns County Jail.
I think it was about getting time to take the sign down anyhow. It's been there quite a few years. It's no longer on the edge of the city.
This was the west entrance to St. Joseph as recent as 2 weeks ago. This is the same location now. But how did we get here?
In 2014, the city was approached by the property owner where the sign is located. He also had a billboard on that property, and he had requested to make it an electronic billboard. We denied the request for that. We were subsequently sued. We went to court, we won. We received notification shortly thereafter that we had to remove the Welcome to St. Joseph sign.
Although the process has been successful for property owner Mike Deutz, the process was not successful for the city's checkbook.
It was really an expensive process because we had to hire Artistic Stone to come and lift the piece of the Welcome to St. Joseph piece out, and that was almost $1,000.
The sign has been in its current location near Old Highway 52 ever since 1996, when it was donated by the St. Joseph Lions Club. But is it truly a landmark?
Probably not. There's 2 other signs similar to it. It was put up to be a welcoming sign, not necessarily a permanent marker. It's no longer the edge of the city, so it's probably about time to move it anyhow.
St. Joseph does have plans for the sign
And we're looking for a new location for the sign.
in a familiar spot.
East of the new intersection at County Road 3 and 75.
For UTVS News, I'm Ted Leroux.